Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 with Battle Royale. I wanted to try this mod, and I have for a while, and I found out that it works fine, so I want to do it. If you hadn't noticed, with Bolivia sitting there in the middle of partial Siberia and what was once, I believe, Kazakhstan for the most part. Oh my. We are playing Random Placement mod. Yes, I love this friggin' mod. This mod is amazing. It's one of the first mods I've ever played in Hearts of Iron, like ever. It was one of my first series for Hearts of Iron. It's just amazing, and shit's just so fucked up. But the thing is it's as equal as possible, or at least it tries to be. But there's no guarantee that, say, the Soviet Union here is going to win. There's no guarantee that Germany, who is stuck in Australia, is going to win anything. You've got all these nations taking up these once superpowers. You've got the Confederate United States up here. You've got a fascist Sweden in the middle of Europe. It's just, you just don't know what's going to happen, and it's amazing. So it does take some time for it to fire out, so I did leave it to 3 months for Battle Royale to actually start, to have these countries actually pump out a few units before we get started. But yeah, let's see what happens. Svereich here is not fucking around. They just produced their first unit, but they are producing a crap ton of units. They are not screwing around. Apparently neither is most of Europe, as you can see here. Oh, Arabia. Oh, and it's been the 3 months, so here we go. This is going to be kind of difficult to follow because, the nations can literally be freaking anywhere, but we have the Chinese Republic, who occupies London and Dover and, the totally great places in Britain, at war with probably the more powerful Republic of Turkey here. If I was going to guess, Turkey is probably going to be the dominant power of the British Isles. Whether they'll ever invade dictatorial Saigon remains to be seen. Oh, Canada just annexed the hell out of somebody, and they're now at war with the Latvians, which is interesting. The Latvians are also at war with the Guatemalan corporate state. So the Canadians are actually doing fairly well. The Soviet Unions are at war on a couple of fronts. They're doing okay. They're pushing into Shaanxi here, and who is this lovely fellow? Hungary. Okay, so they are actually pushing into Hungary, but we'll see what happens. Saigon just declared war on Brazil, which, since they're an island nation, could literally be goddamn anywhere. Oh, here they are. They're in Aland. They do have one unit in Aland. Are they going to try and actually... Do they have troops? One division. Are they actually sending that one? Oh, fuck. My mouse is going crazy. Albania was just annexed, so that's nice. Italy declared war on Portugal. That seems more normal, doesn't it not? Oh, Portugal's actually not that far away from where it should be. There's Ireland in southern parts of France and parts of Catalonia here. They have Madrid, which is odd. Luxembourg just got annexed. Not sure where they even were. The Svereich is attempting to push into the Hui Republic, which is one of the Chinese, I don't know if it's actually one of the Chinese factions. No, it is, yeah. It's one of the Chinese factions with a little bit of a Turkish vibe. India has been destroyed, so that's one of the actual usual superpowers gone. China is gone. Turkey has claimed that part of England, and they're now at war with Nicaragua to the north. I don't think that's going to go very well for Nicaragua, to be totally honest. They have 3 units. Turkey's got, 7 or 8. Bourbon France is at war. They took a few states. They're somewhere. Here they are, yeah. They're in Austria, parts of Croatia, Bosnia. Well, the Soviet Union just took a couple of states, so they're actually doing okay. I really hope they don't end up being the winner. I'll be really annoyed if the winner ends up being, Germany or the Soviets or, the Chinese. Well, it's not going to be the Chinese anymore. The Soviets really right now are the only ones I think that have a good actual shot at it. The Americans could have a shot at it. They are fighting in the north here. They don't have a lot of units, though, is the problem. And Peru has quite a few more. So actually, Peru is most likely going to be the ones that take them out. Philippines is gone. Not sure where they actually were, but they don't exist anymore. The Hui Republic actually owns southern Borneo, which is an interesting area for them to own right now. The Irish People Union is pushing into cooperative Belgium, which actually owns Belgium and just more of Belgium, which is quite interesting. They're getting pushed back. The Belgians are actually doing quite well. Bulgaria's gone. Rip Bulgaria. How are we doing in North America right now? So you've got Iraq in parts of Mexico at war with Venezuela, who is leftist. Like, how leftist? Communist leftist. Okay. He looks very communist. That's a very nice mustache, sir. Very nice. You've got Nepal, who has quite the powerhouse on the west coast here. You've got Norway, I do believe. Yes, this looks like Norway, fascist Norway, who also is quite the powerhouse for North America. They own quite a good chunk there. You've got Ecuador owning most of southern New England and parts of the Atlantic coast. And then you've got Malaysia, which is odd, owning the rest of New England and the maritime provinces, parts of Ontario and Ohio for some reason. Their capital is Ohio, even though the city of Cleveland is right here, which makes no sense. Also, you know, New York, but hey, Ohio, just straight up the whole state. Makes a lot of sense. And we have Yugoslavia, Liberia, who is quite the power hound here. They own all of Argentina and Chile. Most of Paraguay, own all of Uruguay, and they're pushing into who is a nationalist South Africa that owns Peru, Bolivia, some of Bolivia. Oh, Union of Britain, Terra Marina was annexed. Where is Britain, actually? Oh, Empire of Haiti. They're doing quite well. Maybe. Tibet might take them out. We'll see. I'm not sure where the Brits actually are. The Mexicans own all of India, which is probably bad for just about everybody, although their manpower is trash. Really? Only 23 million core? Wow. Where's their core? Just here? Wow, that's really shitty. Sucks for them. Oh, we have proper China. We have, like, legit China. And they're fighting the Manchukuo. I don't know who's going to win that one. Federation of South Arabia was annexed. The Confederate States are losing to Peru. Canada is doing fairly well on its Latvian People's Conquest. Oh, and there goes the Americans. Goodbye. And the Irish Union also just went too. And Ecuador, by the looks of it, I think I saw that right. Ecuador just got annexed as well, which means... where was Ecuador again? Oh, right here. Yeah, they're gone. Rest in peace. So who are they at war with now? Iraq. Okay. They'll probably go to war with Oman next, or Malaysia. Hard to say how that one will go. Italy is trouncing on what's left of Portugal. Australia just won its battle. The Soviets have been fighting Shaanxi for a long time. This has been a very long fight, and it's going to cost them pretty dearly. They're out of manpower, which is pretty bad. So are a lot of these nations, though, to be fair. I think if they go against, like, anybody around them, the Arabic Empire might fall to the Soviets, but I don't think anybody else. Oh, yeah, that's right. Britain owns most of Northern Africa, right? Yeah. But, yeah, the Soviets, I mean, they have a good couple of units. Oh, goodbye, Tanatuva. Oh, Germany actually took a state. What? Where the hell was Tanatuva, then? Must have been in here. Oh, yeah, because Yugoslavia, so they would have been in, like, Timor. Well, yeah, okay. Bolivia declared war on the Australians. Oh my goodness. New Mongol Empire was annexed. Oh, rest in peace, Mongols. So Uruguay actually owns these islands here. Indonesia is fairly close to itself. What is this? Oh, Afghanistan. Portugal's capital has moved to Papua New Guinea, and that's where they will probably stay forever, because nobody's going to be able to do that. That's the only thing with this mod is, like, you know, the Hui Republic here, they could just retreat straight up to there if they lose. Although they're actually starting to... they're holding the line against the Sveirreich, at least. I don't know who has the superior troop numbers or the superior unit types, but let's see. So Hui has 20 units total. Sveirreich has 14. So actually, if the Hui keep at it, they very well could win against the Sveirreich. The Canadians are having some trouble against the Latvians now, because the Latvians aren't in a two-front war anymore. So the Canadians are actually meeting some trouble against the Latvians, which is kind of a shame. I mean, Canada is my home country. I'm kind of rooting for them a little bit. But Bolivia's fat, very fat. Switzerland is getting very fat. They're against the new Persian Empire. It's pretty much an even fight there. That could go either way, honestly. I'd really like to see China get kicked out by somebody. Even Manchukuo would be fine. Just straight up China gone. Oh, Venezuela. Leftist Venezuela's gone. They were down in here somewhere, were they not? Yeah, they were in here, and they just got kicked out. Looks like Norway took a little bit of land too. So who are they at war with now? Oh, they're going against Oman. So is the Norwegians. That'll be interesting. These two fighting it out. These two, I think, are going to be the two favorites for North American supremacy. Yugoslavia against Liberia. They're doing well on their fronts here, but Liberia has taken land, so I don't know. This could go either way still. I think if National South Africa falls to anybody, then I don't know. I don't really know, because they're only at war with the Liberians. The Liberians have to basically just hold that line, right? I don't know. Turkey just declared war on the Mexicans. Where is Turkey? Hello, Turkey, where are you? Oh, right there. No, that's Indonesia. Romania just got annexed. Looks like Shaanxi's actually going to fall to the Soviet Union, who is not being controlled by Papa Stalin right now. So that's unfortunate. Poor Papa Stalin. Poor Papa. Belgium declared war on the Kingdom of Italy. Oh, Australian People's Republic was annexed. That's unfortunate. Oh, Portugal finally just gave up. Good. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Well, Belgium actually has a troop in here? What the frig? Is that how they took it over? So they're going to take all that from Italy. I think Italy is going to lose this one. I don't think they can win this one. I think the Belgians have it on them. Honestly. Oh, no. Canada's at war with is that Costa Rica? Yeah, it looks like... Nope, never mind. Costa Rica just got annexed. I'm not sure who that is. Costas Hermanas. I really don't know who that is. I feel bad. I'm going to get told off in the comments. Somebody's going to tell me who it is. Like, you're a dumb. The Latvians are screwed now. They're at war with Peru, who is very strong. So they're pretty screwed at this point. Who owns Greenland? Oh, Norway, okay. Oman was just annexed. So who are they going after? Yeah, that's what I thought, Malaysia. That'll be an interesting fight. Malaysia probably has some troops, like actual good troop numbers, or at least a few. They're protecting Ohio, at least, which is probably smart, because that's their core. Like, that's... Yeah. Yep, the Arabics and the Soviet Union are now at war. Saw that coming. I really don't know how that's going to go. The Arabics don't have too many troops, but, I mean, the Soviets are still kind of distracted. You know. I don't know. We'll see what happens there, I guess. The Soviet islands of Indonesia are doing quite well in most of their wars. The Mexican opposition one, they're getting pushed in. But they're pushing into the Hellenic Republic, which is Greece, which sucks. He's got those Steve Buscemi eyes, and I don't have that mod installed. Okay. Yeah, there goes Shaanxi. Shaanxi's gone. I wonder who the Soviets are going to go to war against next. I wonder who's going to possibly take out the Soviets, though. That's my question. Will the Soviets actually, like, come out in this one and then be the supreme? I don't know. How many units do they have? They have quite a few. 40. So they have quite a few units. I mean, it's possible. How many do the Belgians even have? 29. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. They had a good start area. Oh, the Canadian Republic just took out parts of Latvia. So now they're on a one-front war with these guys. I think the Canadians should be able to handle that. I mean, they have, what, 20 units? It's not that many, but, I mean, it's doable. 33. Oh, well, I guess only time will tell. Who are the Peruvians against now? The Peruvians are super strong. Like, they're 27 divisions, but they've been really, really good. Oh, they're at war with the Canadians. Oh, shit, that's not good. Canada's fucked now. Canada's definitely screwed. There's no way they're going to be able to survive that. Who are the Netherlands at war with? Oh, they're at war with Bourbon, France. There's just nobody pushing the line. They could push the line. They could get into Lower Austria here. They could cut off all of these units and stuff. Why aren't they doing that? I don't understand. Ooh, Arabics don't look very good. How's the Union of Britain doing anyway? 43 divisions. They're taking out Argentina. Looks like they're on a conquest of Africa. They're going to have the whole continent here sooner than later. Greater Finland. That is not your only island, though. Where is your capital? Oh, my goodness. Japan. Are we at war with here? The Czechs. Okay. So the Czechs are holding out on their little portion. Oh, I don't know who they just declared war on. Who are the Soviets going after now? Britain. Oh, okay. They're going to make initial gains, that's for sure. I don't know whether Britain's going to be able to come back at that one. I mean, Argentina doesn't have that many troops left. But will Britain be able to refocus? That'll be if the Soviets are able to take out the Brits, that's it. It's all over. The Soviets are going to pretty much win because they're going to get a crap ton of shit. Yeah, 95 factories, which is a lot of factories. I think that's the most for anybody right now. Yeah, 65, 25, 35, 30. Unless the Chinese have more. No. Mexicans have 44, which is a good amount. Yeah, the Soviets got a really good starting point. They're really good at friggin' just doing it all up there, you know? just bad for everybody else. The British looks like they're starting to respond now with units on the Sinai, but they're well overpowered. Yeah, the Soviets just threw an army at that, hoping it would stick. If Argentina was dead, I'd say the Brits have it, but Argentina's not dead yet. So the Brits could fall. It'll be a long war, a very long war. And depending on what happens, the Soviets could get attacked by somebody else. But, well, we'll have to see. The Svay Reich has pushed through the mountains a little bit here on the Hui Republic, which is good, because that war has been a stalemate since the very beginning. Oh, Germany just declared war on the Canadians, which makes no fucking sense. But okay. Sure. The Canadians are screwed. They're getting sandwiched. I feel bad for them. The Hellenic Republic is doing quite well in pushing into Indonesia, what's left of it. Indonesia has moved its capital, I assume, to the islands here. Yeah. So they have West Papaya. I don't know whether somebody can land or will attempt to land there or not, but I guess we'll find out. This war against China has been going on for a very long time as well. Nobody's been able to push, and I don't think anybody will be until a third party joins that war. Same with like Lithuania here and Honduras. This has been a very long conflict too. That's the thing, is there's just a lot of very long conflicts. Oh hey, who just fell? Oh, Canada is gone. Okay. Now Bourbon France is getting attacked. The Netherlands has finally decided to push. I hope they're able to. The Holy Republic's trying to retake that land. I wonder if they'll be able to. They might. Oh, that's been a very long conflict. Oh, the Svay Reich's at war with Peru now. Oh no. Well, that's the Svay Reich done. There's no way they're gonna be able to hold that. Like, there's absolutely no way they're gonna be able to hold that out. Like, they're screwed. They're absolutely screwed. I feel bad. They were doing their best, and now they're, yeah. Cooperative Belgium and Kingdom of Italy. Italy's actually pushed. They actually have pushed out. I'm surprised. I thought Cooperative Belgium would actually be the, would take that fairly easily, but the Italians are fighting a really heavy fight. The Soviets are murdering the British right now. Like, absolutely destroying them. The British cannot mount a very good defense right now, which is not good, because the Soviets could easily like win this if that's the case. Indonesia just fell, so the Mexican opposition is now at war with Turkey, which is stupid. The Turks have fairly good defense. I don't think they're ever going to be able to get in there, which is not good, because they had potential to be like huge, although they are at war with the Hellenic Republic now too. I don't know who declared that war, but somebody certainly did. So that'll be interesting. If the Mexicans can take over the Hellenic Republic, they've got a good shot at being supreme here. Same with the Hellenic Republic, if they can take the Mexicans. But that remains to be seen. They have no troops on the border. They're not trying to defend that border. I don't know why. It seems kind of foolish. But the Netherlands is expanding into Bourbon France. They've taken some land here. I thought they surrounded some troops here, but they didn't. The French got them out. Svereich is trying desperately to hold on against both Peru and the Italian Hui Republic. I don't know how to actually pronounce that. Please don't make fun of me. Yeah, it's just kind of like it's just a mess, just such a mess. Hmm. I wonder who's going to be the supreme ruler of it all, though. It's been an interesting kind of plight. I mean, the Soviets have unfortunately done well, which makes me sad. I really don't want the Soviets to win. I wanted somebody a little bit different to win, but hopefully at the very least we're gonna have probably a weirder country versing them at the end, because most of the countries that are left are not countries you'd expect to be left. You know, the only main superpowers really remaining, besides Germany sitting down there not doing a whole lot, are the Soviet Union and the Chinese. The Chinese aren't doing well. You know what I mean? Like they're doing okay, but they're not doing well. Independent Liberia declared war on the Hoi. Oh, really? The Liberians are getting in on that conflict. Where are the Liberians again? Oh, there they are. That's an odd war. Oh, and the Third Empire of Haiti now has to deal with Norway, who does have a little bit of land and one troop in here, but I don't know how that's really going to go for them. I think Nepal's going to take that more so than Norway. But the Liberians have pushed, and looks like they're going to be the supreme rulers of South America, at the very least. So, because they are pushed deep into Yugoslavia, they have massacred South Africa, so their armies are basically done. And there's really nothing that can stop them. Like, it's pretty crazy. How many troops do they have? 34. So not even a huge military. Good size, but not massive, by any stretch. Bolivians are also doing quite well. They're at war with the Swiss and are dominating them pretty easily. They're bogged down a little bit in Siberia, but, as to be expected in Siberia. Hopefully they take them out quickly, though. I wonder who they'd go against next. They're bordered with quite a few pretty powerful nations. Oh, the Persians are at war with the Swiss as well, so that's tied up the main Swiss military anyway. So the Swiss are pretty screwed. They don't have a chance in hell. Iron with Lithuania has been pushing very slowly into Honduras. It's been a very slow war, like very slow, but they're slowly doing it. They're getting there. And Japan, well, Greater Finland, still at war with the Czechs. Still can't seem to take anything over. God love them, they're trying though. What one's this? Oh, the Soviets actually own like Okinawa and stuff. That's interesting. Huh. Strange. That's Nepal. Very strange ownership. Oh, the Chinese have pushed into Manchukuo. Or Manchukuo there. That's interesting. Well, the Svereich was finally annexed. And the Peruvians are going against the Hui now. They're going to try their luck. That'll be interesting. There's the Hellenic Republic and the Mexicans are duking it out pretty heavily here. Looks like the Hellenic Republic finally decided to defend its freaking line. Yugoslavia just fell, so that's going to mark the end for South Africa as well here very, very shortly. Who knows how long, but it will not take that long. And now that the Liberians can focus their entire military. The South Africans are pushing out, but I don't think they'll get very far. Yeah, they probably won't get very far there. The Third Empire of Haiti is doing decently, actually, against Nepal. They've defended. They've taken that land that Norway had, and I'm not really sure how much the front's changed here. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot, but you can see they're much more concerned with each other, because that's probably going to be the next big fight. Once the Third Empire of Haiti falls, they're going to be declaring war on each other. Who will win that? Who knows? They're both super strong. Norway has way more factories, but if Nepal can take over Haiti, they might get more. Tibet's also at war with Haiti too, but Yeah. I think Nepal's going to hold out until Liberia gets there, and then they're going to sandwich Haiti. I think. I think that's how it's going to go down. The Soviet Union is still pushing, but their push has been halted a little bit because the Argentinians fell, and the British did not declare war on anybody else. So they're actually trying to push them back. Whether they will or not, I don't know. That would be interesting, though, because if Britain can take out the Soviets, the Brits have not won anything. They've just sat on their stupid island. So it'd be great to see the British actually maybe, do something for once. But we'll see what happens. We've got Netherlands now that Bourbon France's fall. They're at war with the Costa Hermanas up there, as well as the Hui Republic, which is probably okay, all things considered, because so are the Peruvians. Although the Peruvians aren't pushing their line very much. They're letting the Netherlands basically just take as much as they want. The Italian Cooperative Belgium War is stalemated at this point in and around Madrid. Neither of them can seem to keep or take Madrid fully forever. So that war is basically just stalemated. The Italians are losing on most fronts now, but whether that'll switch hands again, who the hell knows? It's really, you just don't know. The Italians have manpower, the Belgians do not, so it's hard to say. Oh, Honduras just fell. So the Lithuanians actually just took that over. Who did they declare war on? Nobody? Oh, the Swiss. Oh, okay. So they're also going after Switzerland, which is probably not that far from capitulation. Oh, yeah, they're dead. Rip. So who did they just declare war on? Iron Wolf? Manchukuo. Okay. So that's going to be them dead. And then Lithuania probably declare war on the Chinese after that. Seriously, Finland, back your troops off. When they come and invade your island, kill their troops and then invade. Oh shit, they actually have land. They just took their capital. That could spell the end. Yep, and Czechoslovakia is dead. They just died. Greater Finland declared war on Denmark. Oh, that's interesting. Danes on the Finns. Not exactly. Oh, there they are. Oh. Really? Really? That's where they're at? Okay. They're going to invade this little island? Wake. They're going to invade Wake Island. Good for that. Oh, shit. The Finns are coming. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, fuck me. The Finns are on their way. They are not happy. I wonder if they'll win that. Is Denmark on? No, that's Peru. Okay. How are we doing here? Frontline has not changed. Of course it hasn't. Who are these guys at war with again right now? Haitian Republic. They died. Who are they at war with? Really? You're fucking seriously? You're declaring war on the Hui Republic? Ooh, the Italians are getting pushed. This could be the end. This could be the end of the Italians. They're really screwed. They have their units are dying, even though they have manpower. Oh no. Rest in peace. That's a shame. That is a darn shame. I feel very bad. It's a darn shame. The Netherlands is getting pushed in by Costa Hermanas now. They were holding that line okay, but they're getting pushed in now, which is a shame. The Netherlands were doing very, very well, but not anymore. Now, if Costa Hermanas takes out the Netherlands, then Holy Republic might start to push on Peru, because I don't know if Peru's got the manpower to... Well, they got the manpower, but do they have the troops to back that all up? That's the question. I don't know. They might try. They might push into Hoi. I don't know. It remains to be seen. It's like the Hellenic Republic. They do well, and then they start to get their asses kicked. I don't know. The Mexicans are pushing in now. They are starting to gain quite a bit of land. Iron Wolf Lithuania is... Oh, hey. Who did they declare war on? Oh, finally. Okay, so the Hui are dead now. There's no way they're going to hold up against the Belgians pushing in now, too. Because the Peruvians are pushing in, too. There's no way they're going to survive that. Thank God. They can finally just die. They've lived out of pure luck for so long. The Brits, holy crap, I just noticed. The Brits are pushing the Soviets back. They're going to retake their old capital here at this point in the Western Desert. That's amazing. Well, they might. The Soviets are fighting pretty heavily here, tooth and nail. It's anybody's fight here still. It's really still anybody's fight. The Soviets could make another push, but it remains to be seen. The Holy Republic, though, is really screwed. And I wonder who the Belgians are going to go to war with next. Because the Belgians, right now, I would say, are probably the most powerful faction in Europe. at this point. Yep, there goes Hoy. Belgium just declared war on the Netherlands. There is some land here that the Netherlands control, so I mean, at the very least, they are kind of bordering them. It wasn't as stupid. I think the water border thing should not exist if it's continent to continent. You know what I mean? Like, it seems kind of disingenuous. Who owns that? Federal Republic of Ethiopia. Oh my god. Okay. Sure. But yeah, the Netherlands are counting down now. Definitely. Sorry about that. Had somebody ring my apartment looking to pick something up. All right. Back at it. Oh, shit. The Belgians are at war with the Peruvians now. So there's the pocket of Netherlands troops here that are fighting back. It looks like the... Oh, shit. Yeah, there they go. Netherlands is gone. Saw that coming. So now the Belgians are going to focus their entire attack force on the Peruvians. I don't know which way that'll go. You've got 80 units for cooperative Belgium. So I do believe there's more in cooperative Belgium. I don't believe it's by much, though. Oh, shit, never mind. 133 for Revolutionary Peru. The question is, though, who has the better units? Also, Costas is now at war with Hellenic Republic, which is not going to go so well for them because their entire army, is focused down here on a defensive line. So they're basically dead. They're dead. They're done. The Mexicans and Costa Hermanas are going to kill them. The cooperative Belgium could win because they do probably have better units, at least better templates than Peru. But again, it's one of those fights like the Soviets versus the Brits that you just don't know how it's going to go. It could go either way. It depends on if anybody else jumps into the war or not and what happens. Especially if the Hellenic Republic capitulates, what happens there could dictate quite a bit, depending on what happens. Yeah. So, they actually declared war on the Mexicans now. So we've got the very large Costa Hermanas versus the very powerful Mexican opposition. That'll be interesting. We've got, is that Bolivia on Persia? Yes. Bolivia is winning by freaking far there. Cuco has managed to hold out for a while, but it looks like the Iron Wolves have started to push, and the Chinese are still pushing into Thailand and southern parts of Vietnam and Cambodia. So that's probably them pretty much done and dusted sooner than later. I would imagine the Iron Wolves will declare war on the Chinese, but I don't really know. How many? You got 39 units for the Chinese. You've got 79 for Iron Wolf, so most likely Iron Wolf will turn towards the Chinese after this, because unless they go against the Persians, it's possible they could, where the Persians are getting beat back pretty heavily here. But that remains to be seen once Manchukuo actually does capitulate. We'll find out who will be the supreme there. As far as Costa Hermanas versus the Mexicans, again, also either way. I mean, you can see there's victories on both sides going on here. You've got Costa Hermanas winning a lot on the coast here in Crimea and pushing in there. Oh, Bolivia just declared war on Mexico. That's not good. That's the end of the Mexicans. If the Costa Hermanas are Tibet just got annexed, so Liberia is now at war with Haiti. So we now see that conflict coming into play. Wonder how that'll play out there. The Liberians should be able to push with Nepal into Haiti and smush them. And then who knows what'll happen from there. They'll probably declare war on an island nation, but it's hard to say if they will or not. I don't know. It's hard to say. The random placement and stuff just makes things all kinds of fucked up. Apparently, they can't take... The Finns can't seem to take out Midway. This one guy. They just can't do it. They cannot do it. Who are the Germans at war with? Oh, they're at war with Uruguay, who is decent enough defended. They probably will never even get there. So, basically, the island nations are starting to become irrelevant now. So, yeah. Soviet Union and the Brits are still fighting over the Nile River. The Brits still... I don't know if they have the upper hand now or not. They have surrounded pretty much every Soviet Union unit in here. If they can manage to swiftly take these out, yeah, that's fine. Whatever happens there. If the Brits win, I'll be pretty happy. I'll be pretty darn happy. There's a good chance, I think, if the Mexican opposition falls, Bolivia or Costas is going to declare war on the Soviets. Because if the Soviets start losing troops like this, how many troops are in there? Oh yeah, that's a big encirclement. Yeah, if they start losing troops like that, that's going to make them more juicy of a target for the very strong Costas or very strong Bolivia here. Yeah, because the Soviets are losing ground pretty quickly. The Brits have more factories. They have 65 versus 36, so the Brits are going to pump out troops more readily. Both of them have quite a bit of manpower left, but yeah. Oh, that's probably stupid. Why would you do that, Britain? You're starting to get the upper hand in the Soviet conflict. Why would you declare war on Austria right now? It does not seem smart. It does not seem very smart. I mean, they're not going to push you, I don't think. They might. But, I mean, that's not a smart idea. You're getting cocky against the Soviets all of a sudden because you surrounded, a good portion of their army and retook your capital. Oh, look at that. They took it back. See, you get cocky, and this is what fucking happens. And now you're... Oh, never mind. You're winning all those fights. Never mind. Belgium is pushing into Peru, so that war is actually going favorably for them for the time being. They're losing a lot of the fights in and around here, though, but they are winning up here. So if they can manage to cut all their European troops off, right, they have a good chance of still victoring, but it's hard to say. The Peruvians could still push back. And there is Nepal getting sandwiched by two big superpowers now. Nepal is not winning that fight against the Norwegians. They're probably not going to win the fight against these guys either. Where's the border? They're so similar. Their color is so similar. It's very difficult to find out where that border is. But yeah, Nepal is not going to last all that long, I don't think. I wonder if Liberia versus Norway. I think Norway's got it, honestly. They've got 218 divisions in Norway with 121 factories. And then you've got Liberia down here with 130 factories. And Kuko just got annexed. 130 factories and a grand total of 70 divisions. Yeah, so not as many divisions going on. So Norway is probably going to end up being the supreme ruler of the Americas, that's for sure. You can pretty much put that right on the death certificate. Mexican opposition is now getting pushed in by basically fucking everybody around them. China, Iron Wolf, Lithuania, and Bolivia. I'm imagining the Chinese will be declared war on soon by Iron Wolf. I would imagine once the Mexicans fall, there's nobody else next to them weak enough, unless the Bolivians declare war on Lithuania. But I can see the Bolivians declaring war either on Peru, where they're fighting the Belgians, or the Soviets. One or the other. I don't know which, but I can just see that being the next conflict. I can see that coming up. Yeah, the Mexicans, look at them losing land. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I feel so bad for them. I feel so bad. Good lord. You can see, like, this front here's not moving. Like, you can see little blips once in a while, but they don't know. Austria's dead. They've been absolutely steamrolled by the Brits. The Brits have managed to stay defending and push in a little bit. They're about to take... They have Cairo. They're close to taking Alexandria. Republic of Turkey declared war on the Poles. Oh, there we go. The Soviets are done now. The Soviets are really done. The Chinese are most likely done now, too. But we'll see how that war turns out. This could go a couple of ways. They're closer in strength than the rest of this. The Soviets now are going to get pile-drived into friggin' oblivion, though. And I have a feeling Peru's next. Because I think Costas and Bolivia will go to war against them next. I doubt they'll go against Britain. Britain's quite strong. Although Bolivia does have quite a few factories as well. Oh, shit. Costa Hermanas, which... I don't even know who that is. I'm not even sure who that is. Is it Panama? Is it Panama? I think it might be Panama. I think it might be Panama. I'm not too sure. That flag is very familiar. But I'm stupid. People are going to yell at me in the friggin' comments. I know it. It's fine. I'm going to get multiple. One person's going to comment. I'm going to see it and be like, oh, okay, they're this person. Then I'm going to get 12 other people that are really angry at me. Like, oh, it's this, you idiot. It's like, yeah, thanks. I already know. Appreciate you informing me. I'm just happy the Soviet Union's getting its ass kicked now. The Brits were doing okay. They probably were eventually going to take them, but they're definitely doing a better job with, you know, two superpowers helping them out. The Soviets have no way of defending against that. Like, no way at all. They're just dead. How are the Chinese doing? Poorly. Okay. They don't have the troops to be able to defend the entire border, but the Lithuanians definitely do. And they're pushing in pretty quick. They're eating them alive. Really? Wusan is their capital? That would be where Wusan is. Okay, alright. It's an interesting choice, considering you own Beijing and Seoul, Pyongyang, all these for Vladivostok. Whatever, man. Whatever. Shaanxi. Whatever floats your boat. You can have it. Where are the... Yeah, Guangdong's more appropriate. Nanjing would be pretty funny, or Shanghai would be pretty good, but oh well. They're not gonna be around for much longer anyway. I'm surprised the Soviets are still holding on. I figured they would have given up by now. Oh, that's Iron Wall. I don't want Iron Wall. Oh, the Brits are against the Bolivians now too. Ooh. Yeah, the Soviets are done. So we got 146. Let's see here. We're at war with the Union of Britain against 123. Ooh. Yeah. Costa Hermanas went to war with Belgium by the looks of it. So that's not good. The Belgians are going to get probably pushed back now. So it's going to be... Yeah, because Costa Hermanas is going to flood that border. And then the Peruvians are going to see a little bit of strength because Costa Hermanas is going to be trying to push. I don't think the Belgians can hold that. They can't hold a two-front. There's no way they can hold a two-front. The Costa Hermanas zone's part of Italy too, so they can push up through. Ooh, that's not good. That is not good. Not good for them at all. Now, will the Brits prevail or will the Bolivians prevail? That's my question. The Brits have, I think, more units, but I don't know if they have... They have a few more factors. It's pretty even. It could go either way. The Brits had struggles against the Soviets, but the Soviets have really good division templates, but I don't know how the Bolivians are. I mean, they've done really well, but I guess we'll see what happens. China is now sandwiched and has been split, so they own Bangladesh, and they're being pushed into Vietnam and southern China here. They're doing poorly. I don't know who Iron Wolf's going to go to war with next, though. That's the thing. Who do they go... Do they go against Costas? Do they go against Bolivia, where they're under attack by the Brits? You know, and try to do a sandwich with the British? I don't know how that's going to go. That's going to be very interesting. We've got independent Liberia on Norway. Norway is winning pretty much all of its fights down here, as to be expected. They're flooding the border with troops. We'll check back with them at some point. This line's fairly static. The Costas have taken most of Italy back, which I kind of expected to happen, so that's fine. Good for them. Clap, clap. Clap, clap. But yeah, it's kind of getting down to the last few powers now, so I think I'm going to pause it until we get into that final showdown. All right? I'll see you in a few. All right, we're down to the last wire here. So this front has, like, not moved at all. It stayed basically the same. Liberia has a pretty good defense going on here overall. So that line will probably eventually move when one of them runs fully out of manpower, but that's going to take a very, very long time. Yeah. A lot more casualties on the Norwegian side, though. We have Great Britain and Iron Wolf Lithuania declared war on Bolivia and took them out simultaneously. Now they are at war with each other. Iron Wolf declared war on Britain. So that's a war that's probably never going to fucking end. Most likely Iron Wolf will come out as victor. They have less factories, but they do have more manpower, and I don't know, they seem to be tougher. As you can see, the Brits are losing. Now, this war here, the Belgians versus Costa and Peru, is just never ending. Costa cannot push past this line here to push into southern France, and this here just continually changes hands. So every once in a while, they'll push pretty deep in. They've gotten as far before as the line... Fuck off. As the line pretty much here near Franken and Württemberg, but then they get pushed back close to Champagne, and then it just seesaws back and forth. So again, that'll be who runs out of manpower first is going to be the winner kind of thing. So it's pretty much stalemated entirely at this point. So I'm just going to leave it at this. We have Lithuania, Britain, Costa Hermanas, Peru, Belgium as your main superpowers, duking it out for the final. But again, it'll take a long-ass time, and I don't have the time. And you've got Norway as North America and Liberia as South America. So quite a different toss-up than usual. Nice to see some different countries pop up. Maybe we'll do this again where it's random. Anything can happen, but we'll see what happens in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.